Hey friends, hey friends. Welcome to Transcending Love. Nettie here. How you doing? How your mama and them doing? How your friends and them doing? Hopefully all of y'all doing great. As am I. So good people. Good people, good people. It's a lot of good energy. It's a lot of good energy. I'm picking up the vibes. I'm picking up the vibes. And I must say, it feels amazing. We tapping into this place of discovery on this adventure, collectively enjoying this time. And I love that for us. That was kind of a long pause, but I was trying to hear for a second. You know, okay, thank you, Spirit. So that long pause was it's actually important to the message because it's time to take a pause. It's time to center in and focus on what you focused on. Whatever it is that you have in your mind to do, whatever it is that you have in your heart to do, it's time to focus on that. And Spirit has been saying that many of us are allowing such distraction to knock us off track, and that is putting us behind. It's putting us, and not even behind, but it's putting us or keeping us out of alignment and out of the vibration with the things that we say that we want. And there's nothing wrong. Like, it's not good and it's not bad. It just is. But as my mentor would say, you either change for what you say you want, or you got to change what you say you want. And that reigns so true. It's nothing wrong with you not ever getting the things that you say that you want. I don't advise it. But there's nothing wrong with that. If you so choose to not align, to position yourself to be within the same frequency as those things that you say you want, hey, have that. But you're gonna have to change what you say you want. You're gonna have to start saying you want something else because you don't want that. you you surely couldn't want that. You haven't did the thing or the things to get that. It ain't gonna pop up on you. But yeah, do the things. If you really want it, you got to do the things. Nobody gonna be mad at you if you don't get what you want. Not a soul, except that's gonna be hard on you until you do what your soul is calling for you to do. You the one have to live there in that place. You're the only one experiencing the side effects of not having the things that you want. So only you can do the thing. And that reminded me, I don't know if y'all had this, but only you can prevent forest fires. I got that from a commercial, I think. Um, yeah, we are. We got to be careful. We are the most distracted than we ever been. And Spirit has just been showing me lately, like the significance and the clarity that comes with putting your damn phone down. Put the phone down. That phone don't have need to go with you everywhere. And that's actually a real major part of why I don't keep my notifications on. I am infamous on a daily for being in D&D. I am infamous for having my notifications for my text messages turned off. because I don't want that caliber of distraction. Social media is enough. And then I notice for myself, often, if I get on there in their notifications, I don't even care what the notification is. I may not even look at the notification. I may just go to it to clear out the the notification number or signal that shows. So often I just make sure that none of that stuff is even on, just so I don't even be tempted to go and see what's going on with it. But yeah, Spirit is saying that it's time to set some boundaries for yourself so that you can get to the places that you want to get to. Ain't no need. When that phone is always on, you cannot hear yourself. You cannot hear your higher self in the answers that's being given to you that you say you want. All you hear is something always playing, something always in the background. Same thing for music. Spirit is saying it's time to be quiet, and it's time to be still, and it's time to listen. Set aside some dedicated time to do that. Set aside some dedicated time to visualize. Some of you are trying to create, but it's difficult to create from a place when you cannot see. And what I mean is, visualization is a big part of manifestation. You need to be able to arrive at a place in your mind and visualize that place, become a part of that space before it manifests on the outside. It needs to be so real for you that you are surprised when you return from that visualization to see that that's not real. You need to personally identify emotionally with it. It needs to be that real. And that measure of visualization requires practice. But that is how you manifest the things that you want. One of the ways. But it's a significant key to that. And it gets you there faster. So that's something that you have need of. But like any gift, it needs to be developed. So you need to set aside some time very intentionally to be still and be quiet and visualize. This is not your meditation time. This is a different time. You need a different time frame for your meditation, or maybe you decide to visualize first, then meditate, or meditate, then visualize. However you got to do it. These spaces, these points in time they both require dedicated time. For each. I don't know why I was struggling right there. I was going to say, or struggling with saying one for another, but I was trying to say each or individually. But yeah, make sure that you do all the things. All of it don't always have to be super like action oriented. Spirit is saying to be still, to rest, to be. The work will get done. Spirit will give you the inspired action to take, but be still. The productivity model is not going to get you there. Not in the way the Spirit is trying to get you there. Spirit is trying to lighten this load and get you there faster. In order to do that, you have to be still and just be still yourself. Quiet yourself. Nobody's telling you to be still and be quiet all day. But a small increment of intentional time will get you there. You'll be surprised how this works for you. You want that thing to become real for you. So anyway, Spirit's been saying that for a little bit. Oh, listen. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Ain't no need for your phone to go with you in the bathroom. Ain't no need for that phone to be with you in every room you go into. Every time you move, the phone got to move with you. That's not necessary. Also, Spirit's been saying make sure you're not putting that phone consistently on your body, and certainly not next to your head. Don't sleep with that thing underneath your pillow and by your head. Don't put that thing on your chest. Mm. As a means to not entangle your frequency, is what I'm hearing. We don't often realize this, but this phone is making us sick in a number of ways, or has the potential to make us sick in a number of ways. Thank you. Part of that is we don't know the emissions that come from it, and it's always on us. So every opportunity that you get for the phone to not be on you, make sure that it's not. Some of the stuff we won't hear about for some time, and purposely it will not be connected to the waves that come from the phone for a long time. Anyway, yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Take it if it resonates. If it don't, leave it. And until next time, holla at your girl. Like, share, subscribe. And if you are new here and you find that the message resonates with your spirit, um, come on, stay a little bit. Subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you. And we could just keep this thing rolling. Anyway, that's the message. Love and light.